There was a murder on Blackstar Lane. Waterdeep no longer sleeps, the street will never be the same. There was a murder on Blackstar Lane, and I think I know done it. I think I know who's to blame. So watch me point the finger. We found ourselves a ringer. I'm making it my business to deliver you this killer. They've taken someone's life. The method generally implies it's not a big and scary villain. It's a coward with a knife. There was a murder on Blackstar Lane. Waterdeep no longer sleeps, the street will never be the same. There was a murder on Blackstar Lane, and I think I know done it. I think I know who's to blame.
Good evening, everybody.
Hello.
Good evening.
Hi.
How you doing, guys? You all right? And welcome, everyone, in this very dark and very cold and wet Monday evening as we start episode 14 of Waterdeep Mallrats Blackstar Lane. So welcome, everyone. So today we've got 3 human beings and a thumb. Who's going to be playing today?
You all right?
Yep. Oh, good. Good to see you, mate. Thummy man. Thumbman.
Robert
Thumbman.
Thompson.
Thumbson.
That's really satisfying to say.
Thanks.
Okay. Thumbson. So we might as well start with Mr. Thompson. How are you doing today, Mr. Thompson?
Yeah, good. I'm smiling behind this thumb, because I actually got a thumb head myself recently. Made a rash decision, cut all my hair off. Hello! Look at that thumb head.
Hello, Mr.
There
Thumbhead.
it is.
You look
I
gorgeous.
still
You
think
look
you should have kept
gorgeous.
it. Yeah, I think you should have kept it from when it was half and half done. I got a rather amazing video, and it was actually Datmar-esque, I think, of just a Rob with just a bit of like scruff around.
Tufts. I had like tufts of hair. And thought, this is a good video to send to people.
Mhm.
How's
To
lockdown
everyone.
going? Yeah, it's really good, thanks.
So you've had an all right week then.
I've had a really good week actually. Yeah.
I think Darren's right here. He just said Arba cosplay.
So
Yeah.
true.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dazza.
Oh, it's so good. But yeah, well, good. Okay, well, what was your highlight of this week?
The highlight of this week.
Ooh.
I got up at 9 o'clock this morning. That's a highlight for me.
That's early.
And I went for a run and I did 30 minutes. Another big thing for me. So humble brag, I can move faster than a walk for half an hour now.
Nice. Congratulations, mate.
Thanks.
And I know that sounded sarcastic, but it really wasn't sarcastic.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
Congratulations, mate.
I'm a heavy smoker. So I'm achieving things I didn't think were possible.
Is it because you're streamlined now, Rob?
I
It's
run
just
faster.
so much easier.
I
Yeah.
run faster. People cross the road from me for fear
Ah.
of mugging. It's COVID safe. It's a COVID safe area.
Perfect.
Oh, that's good. Well, I'm really, really glad about that because I'm on the same sort of program that you are, and I cannot imagine running.
No. Cut your hair.
at the time. No.
Never. No,
I
Joe must never
never,
cut his
again.
hair.
ever cut my
Queer.
hair. No
We
way.
love Joe's hair.
Oh, babes.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
before we move on to anyone else, and just so that I can avoid any future criticism, how are you, Joe?
Oh, smooth criminal.
Oh, great. Thanks, mate. Oh, that's made me so happy.
Good.
Thank you.
Hope you're well.
I'm really well.
Oh, look at his little face.
I'm so happy. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, man.
Oh. Yeah, I'm very, very fine. Thank you very much. I've had an interesting week. I've been an all right week. Been kind of pushing through with stuff. Been trying to kind of plan the next few seasons of this craziness that we play. Been working on our website, of course, as well. But that's something to talk about later. And mainly watching West Wing.
Okay, all right.
God, I love the West Wing. The West Wing is so good. So yeah, if you haven't watched it before, go watch it because it's absolutely brilliant. But yeah, other than that, yeah, I've been all right. Thanks, mate.
Aw.
Good.
No.
So we'll move on from there then. Well, thank you, my new favourite.
Oh, yeah, Arbor's not dying today. Oh, yeah.
So we're going to move on to someone who was my favourite, who's now second favourite. How you doing, Dan?
Welcome to Brown Nose the DM. I am Dan Berman, favourite of our magnanimous DM, Joseph Thorpe. Yeah, I'm very good, thank you. Not so interested in how you are because I've just found out. But yeah, I've had a nice week, thanks.
Good.
I got a filming job.
Oh,
I'm going on to like a film set and stuff and doing film things.
I consider
Wow.
this a filming job, so I got a filming job as well.
We've all got filming jobs.
Yeah.
Well done, though, pal. That's awesome.
Rob, you're
Yeah,
the
well done.
favourite. Give me something for the love of God.
Well, as usual, you're going to be our wonderful operator today. So if you want to say congratulations to Dan, please pop it on there. Or if you just want to say hi, how you doing? Pop it on and say hello to Dan because yeah, he loves talking to you guys. Don't
I
you?
love talking to you guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, we've already had a nice roll call. We've got lots of people on. Hi, guys.
Hi guys. We're
Oh.
trying a new chat today. So like sometimes our chat might disappear and reappear, but I am slowly working on it as we go through. But what was your highlight of your week this week, Dan? Apart from getting a job and stuff, but
well, yeah. Well, the highlight of my week was a lovely conversation with my accountant. Because
You're broke, kid.
yeah, well, he sent me my my tax bill, and with 2 days to pay, and it was 6 figures. No, sorry, it was 5 figures, and I absolutely shit my pants and thought, okay, I seem to remember work before COVID, but I don't seem to remember working that much. And I was like, okay, I guess that's what it is then. I'm gonna have to try and figure that out. Called him and he was like, oh no, I must have just done one of the numbers twice. Sorry, Matt. Like I tried my best to like drive it down as much as I could, but you know, you like, but that is the amount. And I was like, you've just divided my tax bill by 10. And you are apologizing. You're my favorite right now. Like I literally did not know what I was going to do. I was so very scared, but it was fine, and it was a lovely chat, and it means I can now spend my money on the things that are important, like this hat, which is my favorite hat of all time. Yeah, this is one of a friend of ours, Mr. Joe Cullen, has started hand making hats. And he's got a little shop on, and it's he's got a variety of bougie colours. And who else has got one? I think other peeps on this have got
one.
I haven't got one yet.
I've got one that
got
matches my
one.
hair.
Have you
one.
got like a golden one?
Yeah, like proper. And then I'm a proper thumbhead. It's great.
see,
I feel a little
Liam's
bit
got
like
one as well, I think.
He's got another purple one. That's gimmick infringement. But I feel a little bit like you know those limited edition innocent smoothies that had the little hats.
Oh my god,
No,
yes.
They had little hats. That
Yes.
Yes.
What
Yeah.
flavour innocent smoothie would you be, Dan?
Oh,
Oh.
good question.
Thanks, Joe.
I-
Favourite.
Wonderfully. That's all right, mate. To some advantage.
I hate
Get the whole session with advantage.
It was an advantage forever. What would I be? It would have to be something purple. So I'd say, maybe like blueberry, like a blueberry and a raspberry kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I see you as like one of those like Vita Hit ones. Like
Got all the blue green algae and shit.
yeah, that's you.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
With all the
Yep.
extra stuff that is completely cancelled out by all the sugar they put in it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd be a Guinness one.
Guinness.
Guinness.
There's
A
nothing
nice
innocent about
smoothie.
Guinness, Joe.
Good for
No.
iron.
Good for
That
iron,
is
exactly.
very true. Yeah.
That'd be called Pumping Iron Innocent Smoothie.
Yeah.
Guilty smoothie.
Nice. I think this is a good way of sort of doing things. Actually, is finding out what everyone's smoothies are. I think. Oh, looks like Darren has just contributed to the care package challenge. It's open this week.
Yay.
Well done, mate.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. So we're starting to kind of build up the care package. So just be aware that it is now open, and you can kind of do stuff with that. But I did move over to DJ Baggy. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks, mate. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm really good, thank you. I've had a stressful week. I'm not gonna lie. Work's been mental, but I've been counterbalancing it with watching loads of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, which which has been great. Just finished series 5, which is the one with the sister, and when Willow gets all of her power.
With Dawn.
Yeah.
Hate Dawn. Hate Dawn.
See, no, I found it so interesting because the concept of Dawn, I'm not giving spoiler alert, but most people have probably seen it.
20 years old now.
Yeah,
spoiler alerts are out
it's
the
fine,
window.
right? Fair point. So I love the idea, like Buffy as a person has always tried to do like the utilitarian thing. And then suddenly she has a sister and everyone goes, well, who the fuck is this? And then she's not actually even a sister, and Buffy is fully aware of that, but she feels that she is because of all these memories and da-da-da-da-da. And then she has to make a really difficult decision and she doesn't want to do it. And I just find that as an arc is amazing. Spoiler.
So I've
I love
just
it.
Alex Bell's just come on and said there is a Buffy the Vampire tabletop role-playing system.
What are we doing playing D&D?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yes, let's do this.
Yeah,
At some
I think
point.
that's something that has to be done.
In amongst all the other stuff we're doing.
In amongst everything else we're doing.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's been it really. Buffy, work, isolating as well, but I'm at the end of my isolation now. I've got one more day. Yay!
Nice.
And then I can go
Yay.
outside.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's been really good. I'm half expecting for Dan at some point to whip his hat off and just have no hair on stage. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
bald.
Yeah, I kept the sideburns just for
Just
for
like-
effect, but actually,
Just
yeah, I've gone full blown Friar Tunk and just got that little bit.
Oh,
But I will say, highlight of my week was actually a little delivery from Mr. Dan Berman that included a present from Joe.
Oh,
My
yeah.
lovely dice. My lovely dice. Thank you so much. They're beautiful. I should go find them actually. They're behind my screen. I'll
they're
get them.
they're
later.
my favorite brand.
Oh.
So hopefully we can try and get some sponsorship from that brand. That would be so happy if we could. From Chessex Dice, they're wonderful. Literally the only dice I ever use. So I hope you enjoyed it. But you got something else in there as well, wasn't there?
I did. I
Ooh.
got some buns, some very, very nice hot cross buns. Right, that's what they were.
No,
From
they're
they're-
Blackstar.
they're-
Blackstar buns.
I got Blackstar. I was worried about what I could say or not. I got Blackstar buns.
Ooh.
Yeah,
So-
delicious, by the way.
Yeah, so thank you,
Been
Heavens
some
Bevins.
bacon on Blackstar.
But yeah, Heavens Bevins, the absolute genius that she is, has been cooking up a storm and putting together some recipes for our new website to come on, which is the Women's Association of Cakes and Cake Chips recipes. And she started with a Blackstar bun, and I have to say they are absolutely delicious. So I can't wait to pop that recipe up, and so you all can try and do some. It involves beer, so it's really good.
Yes. Yeah,
Mhm.
thank you, Bevins. They were delicious. Mwah.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Love a bit of that.
Mm.
Mm. Good. Well, I'm glad you had a good week. Hey, Gabby, sitting in the sky, blue sky. How are you? How you doing?
I'm good, thanks. I'd ask you how you are. How are you
Good.
now? This side of 7 o'clock. This side of 7:15.
All right, actually, a bit nervous,
Good.
but pretty good.
You don't-
Do you want
You
some
don't need to
advantage?
be nervous.
Yeah.
It's
That's right.
fantastic.
Do you want some advantage? Or anything? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
okay.
look at Frosty. It's like,
That's how they hook
Well,
you.
Unfortunately, I
Now
can't
this one's
control.
free.
I can't control the advantage anymore. It's out of my control. So I can't do that. Sorry.
That's okay though. I totally understand. I wasn't even doing it for that. It's just because I care about you, you know.
Oh, thanks, mate.
So,
Well played. Well played.
Exactly.
Where does
favourite.
Gabby end and Oshi begin?
yeah.
You don't need to ask.
Yeah, second favorite, Rob. Thanks, man.
How did I get demoted?
Oh,
How the
man.
mighty have fallen.
Darren, it is not me that gives out the advantage too easily. It's you guys that give out the advantage too easily. Just making sure that is clear. What's been your highlight this week, then, Gabby?
Well, I got a special delivery, which obviously included the Blackstar buns, which were amazing, and I got some dice that are proper Oshi dice that you
Proper
bought
Oshi
me, Joe.
dice,
And
yeah.
they're so sick. They're so cool. So it was like a nice initiation into being an official D&D nerd. Now I've got my own dice, so it's really cool. Yeah.
I got such a great voicemail message from you guys. I really appreciated it. It was so nice. Just like, I got these dice.
So cute.
Yeah, so that was amazing, and I found a new walk I like to go on through a graveyard.
That's nice.
Obviously, can't go at night because of the scaries, but
Well, we've all seen Buffy, so yes.
oh,
True.
Buffy, you know that one where the guys come and they float off the ground and they've got
Hush.
Hush, yeah.
and
Incredible.
also, there's one that there's like a little pink scorpion that runs in your room.
Oh, yeah.
Thrush.
Comes out of an egg.
Oh, he's not just quick at running with that new hair, is he?
Right.
Oh my, oh me, oh my.
That was great.
Welcome to highbrow television here.
Yeah.
Yeah, give the people what they want. Not Thrush. People don't want Thrush.
No, nobody wants Thrush.
No. No
Oh, my
yeast
days.
infections.
No.
No.
But yeah, I remember that was really scary. I used to watch it with my dad, and then I used to pretend to be Buffy afterwards. And did you ever play when you were a kid and you'd be playing make believe and there'd be other people in the room with you? And now you look back thinking, how do my parents I'd just be talking to myself and like fighting like Buffy would, and they were just having dinner.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
So
That's my
good.
life. That's the problem with
wow.
lockdown. You have too much time to think about all the embarrassing things you did.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
God.
So so Liam's come on with our cast for Buffy the Vampire Slayer. If we played Buffy the Vampire Slayer, so it looks like I will be Giles.
Right.
Rob, you'll
love
be
him.
Oz. Dan
I'm
will
Oz.
be. Mhm.
Oh.
Dan will be Xander.
Right.
Dan is
Xander.
Xander. Evie's
Oh.
Willow, and Gabby
Yes.
is Faith.
Oh, Gabby is Faith.
I
I
like
like
it.
it.
There you go. And that's from Liam, and I know Liam's a massive Buffy the
Yeah.
Vampire Slayer.
Massive fan.
Massive fan. So if you agree with Liam, great. If you disagree with Liam, batter him on chat.
Or just suggest your own ones. That also
Oh, yeah.
works.
Oh yeah, that's the one. Yeah,
Community.
community spirit. I think this week I'm going back to being mean DM. So
Ah.
those in the chat, go screw yourself. And get that disadvantage coming my way. So yeah, so we've also we've got some stuff coming up in the future. I think that's right, Gabby, isn't it?
It is. We have loads of stuff happening actually. Oh, there's so much we can't divulge yet. But as we've mentioned a couple of times, we've got the community chest. Joe's opened that this week, so it's like a care package that when it reaches 10,000 points, a package will be dropped in front of our players with things that they might need.
Yep.
So that's available now, isn't it?
That is
So they
available
can
now.
put- Yeah.
Let me have a look. How full is it already? I think it's already started to fill up. Oh,
Yeah.
7% full.
Oh,
Ooh.
not bad.
Yeah,
Thank
not bad
goodness.
at all. Not bad. So we got that going.
Yeah, we've also got unlimited advantage and disadvantage.
Mhm. Yep. So taking off the limits this week after last week's rebellion from the chat.
Yes.
So now we should now be able to kind of give as much as you like, as long as you can afford it. But yes, that's very, very true.
Yeah. And also we have the website, which is coming soon, with
Slowly.
even more recipes from Heaven's Bevins and other amazing things.
Mhm.
Which the lore around some of the stuff being some of the recipes that Heaven's Bevins is creating is so cool as well. So that's amazing. We can all make that at home. And we're moving solely to Twitch soon. Not yet, but soon. Maybe next week. But we haven't decided.
We haven't decided yet. We're going to keep going with it. I mean, most of you guys are on Twitch anyway. It's
Yeah.
just what we love. We love you guys on Twitch. Everyone on Twitch. Everybody's on
Advantage.
Twitch. You know,
Disadvantage.
I love charity single Evie. It's my favourite new thing.
Charity single Amy. Thank you so much.
Just coming, a beer on, recorded 4 lines and fucked off. It's
I
very
literally, I can't not see it now.
Gary Barlow will come
And
from
there
behind
won't
the
be
thing in a minute.
flower in Waterdeep. It's Christmas time.
Ooh, yeah. That's the only singing I'm doing tonight. You'll all be glad to know.
Oh wow. Okay, well that's lovely. We've been busy, and other channels have also been busy. I think. I don't know if we've been watching anything this week. Anybody want to talk about anything they've been watching this week? Anybody's they've seen? Because I've been watching a couple. So yeah, continuing with DM Philly, our sister stream. They've been absolutely fantastic. Freed half orc. Let them know it's D&D time. Yes, sorry, that is brilliant and terrible, but I love it. So yeah, so they've been fantastic. I've been watching quite a bit of that. I haven't managed to catch any 3 Black Halflings this week. I just haven't had the time, which has been really sad.
I'm up to episode 3 now. I'm not up to the one shot yet. I really want to. They're talking about the episode I'm in. They're talking about different DM styles, which is really cool, really
Yeah.
interesting. Just
The
sounds
Natty-
so.
The
Yeah.
Natty is vicious.
Oh my gosh, I love that. What did she say? Like you're going to go through hell before level 5, and then I might
Yeah,
stop
she said
if you survive.
He likes
gonna
to really
learn.
punish players before they get level 5.
Yeah.
And then after level 5, things get a bit easier.
Yeah.
That's a good way to do it,
That's-
though, I think.
yeah.
Considering we've gone through
Oh, is
commoners,
it?
we're in
Yeah.
season 2, and we deserve all the advantage we can get from our kind community. What are we talking about?
Also, do you know one thing I did learn? Portals. I didn't know you even had them in D&D.
Yeah,
So you can
pause,
go to different-
transportation. Yeah, because I think Jasper talks about like he accidentally gave them a transportation box at like level 1 and was like, "Oh God, oh no."
Yeah, and he
Oh,
had to take it. He had
no.
to try and figure out a way to take it away. But then didn't his player forget about it for like 13 weeks?
Yeah.
Because she didn't know how to use it yet or something?
Yeah,
Brilliant.
Right.
so good.
So good.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, so go check out 3 Black Halflings. Of course, hashtag friend of a took because it's the great guys. You should go listen to them. And of course, carry on watching DM Philly with our very own Mr. Kurt Clark, and see that as well, which is brilliant as wellies. If you want us to watch anything, actually, on the chat, jump on, tell us what to watch, and we'll have a look at it ready for next week.
I'll make a little note.
Yep. Just be careful if you put a link on there. I know that the bot's going to go mad. So just put the name down and we'll find them on Twitch for you. Cool. That's great. And of course we've had a great week for followers, great week for subs this week. So Dan, we've got one. Stop posting links. Warning. There you go. I told you. So Dan, what's that week been like this week for everything?
Well, yeah, it was quite phenomenal. Like we keep seeing the follows go up. We've had some really lovely. We put out a call for some additional followers on Instagram and on Facebook to like build our following to hopefully try and get some sponsorship from some places. And everyone really stepped up. Like we increased our total followership by about 150. And it's still rising. I'd love to get us over like a 1100 so we can like go out to people and really make a play for this. I think we've got a really like unique USP as people who really sort of focus on the story and the lore and the world building. So I'm hoping that, you know, some companies, even some bigger companies, might sort of take a chance on us. And we have a challenge. We have a challenge to set for you guys. It's like a 3-4 week challenge.
Yeah, I'd say it's about. I think it's about 2. Just say 2 weeks. So
A
2 weeks.
2-week challenge.
Yeah, 2 week challenge.
It's quite close to my heart. If we get 3 more tier 1 subs, then we can release a pups emoji.
Yes. I know it's such a big moment in like twitching of like emoji. We get emoji.
But everyone goes mad for the clubs.
I know,
everyone loves
right?
the clubs.
Everyone loves the clubs. But yeah, so we get to release an emoji, which would be lovely, and I would really love to do that. So if we can get 3 more subs in the next couple of weeks, I will be really happy if we can do that.
And it's been really lovely to see. Like we've had a couple of instances where people have been following us, people have been enjoying and have been inviting friends to come and watch, and it's it's like slowly but surely this like word of mouth community is really growing, and I'm seeing new people in the chat now. Like there's usernames come up on the chat that I've not seen before. So thank you so much for joining us. Say hi, tell us who you are if we know you or not. You know, Twitch anonymity, it's all good. Not going to push you. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, for all the support, and let's get that emoji.
It'd be
Never
really
wanted
lovely.
an emoji more in my life.
I know, right? But I honestly say, if it is your first time you're coming to watch us, please do say hello in the chat. We've got a wonderful community here, and everybody doesn't shut up. It's brilliant. So do say hello. At least we know that you're there, and can teach you how to kind of play our very special style of D&D, I think. But I think we're going to kind of get onto like a new jump into something. Oh, hello, Omalam. Lovely to see you. Lovely to meet you. We're glad that you're here.
Hello.
Nice
Hi,
to see you.
Omalan.
Yeah. As I say, you're going to be jumping in right in the deep end, I think, in this, this is your first episode of watching us. But yeah, I hope you enjoy it. So I think we need to find out what happened last week. So the man who has the memory of a goldfish, Rob Thompson, go.
Hello. Welcome to the very 13th. What episode are we on? Anyway, I'll crack on. So for the new, I'll reiterate quickly a small summary of where we have come from and then go from the last episode. For anyone new to the stream, we started our journey on Blackstar Lane, where 4 hopeful young adventurers were trying to start a life and earn some gold in the process whilst living in one of the poorer areas of Waterdeep. We unfortunately lost one of those members, Tunk. Shout out to Tunk. And gang rivalry started to escalate on the street, which upset a lot of the residents. And we have now got to the point where Arbor, Oshi, Pups, and Baggy found themselves stuck in a small prison-like room after being confronted by the head of the Blades, which is one of the local families' crime syndicates, where he left us for dead. And Pups, the goblin, decided the best way to get out of this room, despite being 3 foot tall, was to punch through the ceiling. We managed to escape through the ceiling of a maybe 7 foot high room. Again, 3 foot to 7 feet does not make an easy job, but we got through. We ran out of that room and headed across the street to what seemed like an empty Blades building, where Arbor and friends, which is not the name of our group, but it's me describing things, fought several bad people. We fell unconscious many a time and ended up in a armory medical room, about to head up the stairs to face the head of the Blades themselves, Billy Blade.
Nice.
Bum, bum,
Yeah,
bum.
very nice. I love the way you use "we" to describe
We.
you falling over and nearly dying.
Yeah,
several times.
I'm the liability of this group, but for our new listeners, you don't know that.
Exactly. Lovely. So, yes. So, should we crack on?
Yeah.
Cracking.
Let's
All
do
right.
it.
Cool. Right. Thank you, Alex. Big fan. Thank you very much. So last time we left you guys, you had managed to kind of get your way through the first floor, where you've kind of taken out most of what Arba knows as the kind of low level or foot soldiers of the Blades gang. After an incredibly cool fucking slow motion run across the street and beating people up as you go. Very, very nice, by the way, guys. You managed to kind of slide your way into the kind of the vaulted back rooms of the Blades family Blade home number 21. Looks as if our new emoji is out. That is great. So you have kind of found your way here, and you've been looking at some objects. And you can see that there is a big set of stairs that are kind of going upwards. To the next sort of levels. I think, Arba, you've just been watching them raid like the vaulted area of the house, and each of you have picked up something. Each of you have found a small red jar each, so you now all have a potion of healing with you, which is always good. Oshi, in fact, Arba, you pick up a blade from the ground, which has a particular style of wrapping around the handle. You know this to be a blade, and you hand it over to somebody to take. Who do you give it to?
I am going to give it to Baggy.
Give it to Baggy.
Yep.
Okay, so this is a +1 dagger.
Yep.
So you can drop that into your character sheet whenever you want, Baggy. But also, Baggy, you find what looks like essentially like a Y-shaped stick that has two like magnets next to it, and a small coin. And you kind of find this object, and you're drawn to it for some reason.
Interesting. Can I think Baggy probably takes the coin and bites on it to see if it's like a soft metal or a hard metal.
It's a hard metal. Do you want to do a quick investigation of it?
Yeah. One sec. Oh, first roll. Here we go.
Brrrrum. Nice. Nailed it. First thing you notice is the coin is from 50 years in the future.
Whoa.
Which is very, very, very strange.
Okay. So
Love your face is
Baggy.
like, what?
Marty!
Okay.
Yeah.
50 years in the future. Is there anything else like written on it, or anything that gives any sort of clue as to like?
It looks like a normal dragon, like a normal Waterdeep coin, except that it's from 50 years in the future. You
The
do
date.
feel something about it though that feels a bit magic-y, a bit magical.
Yeah.
So do you want to do an
Can
arcana check?
I do a Arcana check on it? Yes, please.
Okay.
Here we go. It's a 12.
You've got 3 advantages from last week.
Yeah, I would use it if I was you.
Okay, well I'm gonna use it then. I'm rolling again with advantage. 19.
No, 19. Okay, cool.
Ba, ba, ba.
You know this to be an extremely rare, wondrous item, which is just called the Coin of Ages. You know that it is a one-time use object, and what it will do is stop time in a 15-foot radius for 8 hours, allowing you and those who are in a 15-foot square to stay out of time for 8 hours.
Well, I mean, that's very, very useful, isn't it?
It just happens to be a particular time of mechanically speaking, but it seems to work for 8 hours. But yes, it's one-time use.
Interesting. And the sort of why stick with the magnets, I'm assuming Baggy thinks this is how she's going to use it.
Yeah, I think you go, right, okay, magnets, metal, this is maybe a way of spinning it in the air. From there, you're not quite sure, but you think you'll figure it out as you go.
Okay. Amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. Everyone's going, Bernard's watch. It's like, yep. So you kind of find that.
Great.
I think,
Okay.
Pups, you've had a necklace on for quite some time, haven't you?
Well, if we've been tossing this place, I'd say possibly that's enough time to spend some time with that thing, don't you?
Yes, I think so. So, let's pop your constitution up to 19, then, please.
Oh yeah.
As you put on the amulet of health.
Yeah.
This battle's going to be really hard, isn't it?
I'm just laying stuff on for you.
So does that mean I gain 3 more hit points to my maximum and to my current?
You do, yes, that's correct.
Sick. Thank you, Puggle.
I think Arba, you pick up a rapier, actually. And you don't think you've kind of used a rapier since you were young. You've always stayed with your dagger. And in fact, I think Arfa was particularly ardent about you never picking one up to use and be seen with, but you find one. So you now have a lovely, nice rapier. It's got like jewels on the side. It's gold crusted. If you want to sell it, it's worth.
I was going to say, how much is it worth?
It's worth 25 gold pieces if you want to sell it.
Oh,
yeah,
tasty.
You guys are
1/8
sort of
what you were Oshi in it.
Yeah.
He wishes.
So you guys don't have a huge amount of time in this place, really, at all. As you kind of ransack this little place and kind of get what you can, and you kind of all look at your new objects, your new things that you found, and you kind of look towards Arba.
Arbor looks directly at Oshi holding this new rapier. Do you think you can use this?
I've already got one. Thanks, though. Why don't you just use it? Aim for the eyes and the balls.
Right. Okay. Pointy end, yeah?
Yeah.
Very good. Right, well, we've got a choice now. We either head to the second floor and most likely run into quite a few of the captains, or we try and go straight to the top and try and confront Billy directly. Depends on how up for a fight you are. Seeing as I got knocked the fucking shit out of only moments ago, I suggest we go to the top.
Best way to cut the head off a snake, isn't it?
We go to the 3rd floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so you're going to go straight up to the 3rd floor?
Can I just ask? So Oshi's got 2 potions of healing now, huh? Is that right? Okay, amazing. Okay, cool.
Swing pops in.
And what do you think she took from the room? Did I miss that bit?
I think you just found all of the potions.
Okay, amazing.
That's kind of what you kind of got hold of was the potions. Lovely. All right, so you guys got to go up.
Yeah, I'll sidle up to Arbor as we're going up and just reach over and go, this is no good to me. Maybe it's useful to you, and hand him over a spell scroll.
Thanks, mate. I mean, this old magical shite is fairly new to me, but I'll give it a go.
Okay, so but you kind of know the layout of upstairs, and you know that it's more than likely that there's going to be 2 rooms that you're going to have to deal with. One which is probably going to be the High Generals of the Blades family. One of which is your kind of adopted sister, Trish. And then you know that you're probably going to have to go up against your adopted brother in the main bedroom or the main office room or Afa's old office.
Cool.
So you know that there's a challenge ahead.
As we're climbing the stairs, Arbor kind of turns his head over his shoulder to the rest of them as he's kind of leading the way. There's a good chance that not all of us will make it out of here alive. I think that our best bet is let me do some talking before we start doing some fighting. You never know. Billy's in charge, but not everyone might be with him.
And how likely do you think it will be that Billy will listen to you and not just try and kill you there and then?
Very, very small chance. But I'm willing to try. I want Billy dead. It's not him I'm worried about. It's the rest of them. We've got history.
As you begin to sort of start climbing up the stairs, you go past the doorway, and this leads to the second floor. And you see that there's like a key in the door as you're going up.
Oh, she turns it.
Great, so you hear that clock, and you lock the door to the second floor.
And then she swallows the key.
Can I get a Constitution saving throw then, please?
Yeah.
Aren't you resistant to keys?
Yeah.
That's quiche. He's resistant to quiche.
Quiche.
Yeah.
18.
And it's like, and you kind of swallow it down, and it kind of lands in your belly as you kind of make your way up to the third floor, the top of the staircase. The top of the staircase has a really interesting kind of feel because it has a very nice laminated kind of, not laminated, like polished wood, which is none of you have ever seen before. And you can see that there's like a balcony that kind of opens out. But you know that the door, that Billy's room is going to come from somewhere over here somewhere. But you know that kind of like the floor is a little more expansive than that as you lead them forward.
Great.
The corridor kind of leads away to the west.
Is the door in front of us closed?
Currently is, yes.
Arbor's going to listen on the other side of the door. He's expecting there to be like a lot of arrows kind of trained on the door, but he's going to listen to see if he can hear anything.
So let's do a perception check, please.
Ooh, it's a 10.
No, you don't hear anything on the other side of the door.
Arbor's going to knock. It's Arbor!
You don't hear any sound.
He's going to slowly... Does the door open inwards or outwards?
Opens inwards.
Inwards, that makes sense, yeah.
Can Oshi be stood behind him with an arrow readied if anybody's attacking Arbor?
I think it's quite difficult for you guys to do that, considering that the corridor is so thin.
Okay.
So I think you're kind of... Let me just show you where you are now. Yeah, I think you're more like behind.
Right. Okay.
In the scene, as you're going up the stairs, and as he gets to the kind of the door, and you pull the door open.
No, the hinges on the door. How well made are they?
They're really well made. Like, this is you kind of know, as you're experiencing this house as well, you know that most of the expense was placed on this floor.
Right.
So it's a really well made door, really well made hinges.
Okay, Arbor's going to open the door slowly inwards, kind of try and usher the rest of the group to the kind of hidden wall to what would the west, or just to the out of view. And then once the door is open, he's going to try and do a real quick like and look out quickly.
Right. Let's do a
See if an
stealth.
arrow at least flies towards his face.
Let's do a stealth check, then, please.
So we all pushed up against the side, yeah?
23.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nailed it. So yeah, you can stick your head out, and it goes out to another corridor. You also see the balcony behind you as well that opens out to the rest of the street. And you can hear that the fighting is continuing on in the street below. It does sound as if it's coming closer and closer towards the house, however.
Right. Arbor kind of like ushers the rest of them round, and he's going to head north towards the two doorways that he can see ahead of him.
Yeah, so you've got one that kind of leads over to the west here, and then one that you know is Arfa's office at the end of the corridor.
He's going to go to the one on the left first.
Okay, so you're going to come to here. You see that the door is closed, but you know that this used to be yours and Trisha's office, and Billy used to share this with you guys as well.
Cool. Okay. Well, he's gonna slowly try and open that door.
Are you doing it with stealth, or are you just doing it? Are you opening up?
No, he's gonna open it up, so that it's not gonna be stealthy, and he's gonna try and enter it in with his hands up, and before he does it, he's gonna turn and just be like, "Wait here," and he's gonna walk in with his hands up.
A pups grabs his eye just before he walks in and says, "If you betray us, you'll be dead before you hit the ground."
Well, I'm dead if I do, dead if I don't.
Okay.
I won't.
So
Good.
you're going to open the door?
Yep.
So you open the door and make your way inside. And inside you see this room with two office desks, light kind of pouring in through the windows, and you see a masked person with blonde hair as she sits on the table, and as you turn you catch on your other side a very large orc who you know to be Orman, and he looks at you and growls.
You're right, Orman.
And you can see him kind of go towards his axe.
Hey, I'm not here to attack you.
Is the masked person in front? Do I recognise that as Trish?
Yes, Trish.
Is she looking at me, or is she back turned or anything?
She has her back to you, actually, yeah. And she's looking to the side, and she's got her hands on the desk, and she's just sort of like tapping her fingers. I'm going to change the music slightly, because it's not quite right for what we're doing. She's like... I really wished you were dead.
Why?
So you wouldn't have to come back here. We wouldn't have to do it. And you just hear this.
You don't have to do it.
This isn't your family anymore, Arba.
Is it still yours?
Of course it is. I died for this family.
No. You died for what the family was.
She kind of turns around in anger. Don't tell me what I am and what I want.
I know you, Trish.
Yeah, whatever. You betrayed us.
Did I?
Yeah. For all your little spies. I can't believe you had a spy in my group.
We all have spies, Trish.
I don't.
You expect me to believe that?
I expect you to trust me, but you know. Let me guess, you've got a nice little army with you, have you?
Hardly call it an army. But yeah, I've got people looking out for me since my own family has turned.
You turn on your own family.
No, Trish. I wanted this family to be what it used to be when Arfa was running it. You know, things have gone downhill since Ma and Billy took over. And now, the prodigal son has taken it all for himself.
It's hardly their fault.
What do you mean it's hardly their fault?
We've got another army outside who are fighting us for our territory, and what have you done? You've decided to split this family apart.
No.
How dare you come into this place that I grew up with you, in this place? How dare you come in here and think that you're high and mighty? You left this family, Arba.
I'd like the truth right now. Do you really believe that Billy can get you through this war?
Yeah.
Can I insight check her? Or do I believe it, even?
I think your history with Trish, you know her to be blind loyal.
Right.
As you feel like this orc take a step forward.
Slow down, Orman. We're not finished talking yet.
Oh, sorry. I thought I could be part of this conversation.
Well, seeing as those are the first words you've said, welcome to it.
Funny you used the word slow down. How slow was it in the end, Arba?
As slow as what?
His strangulation.
Snug.
Yeah, the little lizard.
Well, I'd say it was about as slow as it took your father to have sex with your mother to take such a horrible shit of a son that made you.
And he literally grabs hold of his axe and goes for a jump. So let's roll some initiative then, please.
Oh.
Nicely done, though. Rob, really like that. That was great. Right. So, she's in 13. Orman.
Ugh.
Oh, my word.
Baggy.
Yeah, baggy.
Nice. As he starts kind of launching towards you, I'm going to let him have a hit before we carry on with the rest of the initiative order.
Oh, good.
Who are we missing on here?
Uh,
Orc is there. Trish is not done yet. Okay. Lovely. So yeah, so he's going to step forward and he's going to go for a swing at you with his great axe. 13.
Meets it hits.
5 slashing damage. And I think, Baggy, you just see a splat of blood kind of come across the floor in front of you.
Yeah.
As we go into the initiative order, and I think, Baggy, that's the first thing you see.
Come on, baggy.
Well, having seen the blood and assuming it's probably Arba, she peeks round the corner. Didn't know that was going to be right there. Excellent, the orc, wonderful. Did I have to? No. Can I just go to there so I can see instead?
Mhm.
Yeah. And Baggy is going to use Old Faithful and cast Fireball out of her little lighter.
Nice.
Straight towards the orc's face.
Nice.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, so that hits. For
Oh.
how much damage?
Oh,
For 1.
oh,
One.
1.
This is like, he's like, and he kind of turns and looks towards you. And he just goes,
Grushki.
you know that to mean a very naughty, nasty word in orc. It's quite, yeah, Not in normal society of orcs would you ever use a term like that. As this fire kind of explodes in his face. Anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah, I would like to say back in Orcish, brewski, which is basically is the sort of the male equivalent to what he just said to me. And then I am going to get out of the way, basically, just to let Oshi and Pups get in. That's what I'm going to do for now.
Great, lovely. All right, so Oshi.
Oshi's gonna come to here and fire an arrow at the orc. Oh, what was that? 15.
Well, you got within 5 feet, so you got the sneak attack if you want it.
Oh, yeah.
So you got the crit.
So it's a crit.
Really
I
nice.
love that.
That's 7, 14, 15, 16, 17.
17. So let me know what that looks like as you take down Orman York.
Holy shit.
You are an
So-
orc killer. Like,
Yeah.
one-shot orc killer.
So, the last words that she spoke were when she said to Arba, "Go for the eyes or the balls." And so, because the orc, even though she's quite tall, is taller than her, she went for the balls. So this arrow goes for the family jewels region, and just splits. You don't see what happens, but just splits a huge cavernous hole because of the speed it goes for. So it looks like a cannonball might have split through, but it's not. It's just an arrow. And then he just drops. He notices, and then drops, boom, to the floor.
Really nice. Well done. Anything else you want to do?
Yeah, she's going to move back to. She's going to move next to Baggy there.
Great. All right. So Trish kind of looks at you, jumps behind this table, and kicks it over, turning it into like a shield. She's going to use her bonus action to try and go into stealth. So, do you want to do a perception check, please, Arba?
Oh, can I even beat that? I can if I get a crit. Nope.
Oh.
And so she hides behind the table. I'm just going to quickly check what she can see. Yeah, you're the only one she can see. As she kind of sticks her head out of it quickly and fires off a crossbow at you.
Oh, God. Why do I always run in first?
No, mate, seriously, you don't need to run in first. And she's going to put some sneak attack on this as well. 14.
Yeah. Hit me with it.
5 piercing.
Yeah.
And she hits you for 5 plus 2d6. Another 5.
Cool. So Arbor is also now hiding behind the table, but it's because he's unconscious.
Oh my god. But as she fires it, you can hear her whisper, "I'm sorry," as she fires it off. She then leaps over the table to here and shuts the door. Oh, you're there. She's there. There you are. And she slams the door. Okay. So, Arba, you're on the kind of the ground as she stood over your body as you do your first death saving throw.
Getting real used to doing these now. Skadoosh. It's a 10.
Oh,
Great. Okay, so you kind of make you still survive your first death saving throw. The orc is dead. Pups, you hear a banging downstairs, and then you hear a crash coming from down the stairs.
from behind.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. I'm going to come up to here. Can I try? Is it take an action to try the door, or can I just bust it open?
You can kick it open. Yeah, I'll let you kick it open.
Okay, I kick it back open.
Kabow. Sorry, hey guys, give me a sec. Kabow. And you kind of kick the door open, and it hits into Arba's head. and flies around him. But you can't see where she is at the moment.
Okay. So I see the dead orc. I see Arbor down. I say to the guys, like, watch out, there might be people coming behind us. I take one more step into here, and I see.
Yeah, I think you see her. Yeah, with your ridiculously high.
I see all.
And you see her stood there.
Yeah. Oh, she's too close to not. Can I get to like here without? I can get to there, right?
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Okay, let's step over Arbor's head. Yeah, she's too close not to attack, so I'm gonna hit her twice.
Okay.
So quarterstaff. Oh, that's a nat 1. I've got one thing from last week left, so I'm gonna re-roll it.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, 24.
24. Yep, that hits.
For 10 bludgeoning.
Oh, big hit. As you kind of turn around and you slam, you hit with the quarterstaff.
Yeah, so I come in and just go straight with the quarterstaff. So like almost like pin her up against the wall.
Nice.
And then swing with my other hand for my bonus. Was that 16?
Yep, that hits.
For 8.
Nice.
How's she looking?
She's now bloodied.
Right.
Now she's bloodied.
Okay.
Just got something.
Will you?
Got you some advantage, like sir.
Got an advantage. Thank you, Ferg. Remind me, Joe. Object interaction. Can I use for my object interaction to pour a potion, or would that be an action?
I would say if you wanted to take it yourself, it would be free. But if you're giving it to somebody else, I would say that's an action.
Cool.
Sorry.
That's fair.
Sorry.
No, that's fair. Absolutely fair.
I'm just going to roll some more initiative.
Oh, good. Here they come.
Oh, God.
And 3. Oh, my wordies. All right, cool. Okay.
Oh, wow.
So we are back around in the order, actually, which is quite nice. Yeah, great. So Pups, you kind of finish it and you kind of hear this kind of clumpering going on. As you want, 10, 20. He gets to here, and that's as far as he gets. Okay, this is 10, 15, 25. Gets to there. Gets to here. Moving to there. Cool. And that's all that we see so far. Guys, you start hearing people climbing up the stairs, and Baggy, it's now your turn.
That's so tricky. Okay, Baggy, upon hearing the people coming up the stairs, she is going to attempt to go into the room that she assumes is safer. Pups is in there, Arbor's in there, doesn't know what's going on. So she's going to go 5, 10 to past Doshi, is that right?
Yes.
Doshi's right in front of me. 15, 20, 25, 30. And there she is going to fire her. Oh, is she? Yeah. Yeah, she's gonna use her light crossbow towards Trish, sorry.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
And that is 17.
Yeah.
Hit. For 9 piercing.
Very nice. It's a kind of slam through to the side of her. Anything else you'd like to do?
I don't think there is anything else I can do realistically. No, I'm done.
Okay, Oshi, you feeling slightly battered and bruised from the other floors?
Oshi's going to move 5, 10, 15, and close the door behind her.
Okay.
And then she is going to use her rapier on Trish.
Right, cool. So you get some advantage.
12.
You get
Oh,
advantage on this.
16.
Okay, yep, so that hits.
And that's a 7 more.
Great. Lovely. Yeah, see here for 7. Great. Anything else you'd like to do?
Can she... Where's the table that Trish just moved over? Is it the one that's right next to the orc?
No, it's one right on the other side of the room.
Okay, so I've just done 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. She's just going to move as far away from the door as she can.
Okay,
to
so
there,
I'm going to take an opportunity attack on that.
Oh, is she not dead? Trish?
So 7
Oh, no,
misses you anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Unless have I got any advantages left?
You haven't, no.
Oh, mate, so sad.
Yeah, I'm
No
really
advantages
sorry
for-
to report that.
All right. So yeah, so she misses as you kind of go by. Okay, so Trish is now in front of you, Pups, as she's going to swing her short sword at you twice.
Uh-huh.
1 misses, second one hits. 18.
Oh, that does hit, yeah. 18
hits you
hits.
6 piercing damage.
Pup spits some blood on the ground.
And she spits blood down on it as well. And she kind of like, yeah, so that's kind of her main action. She's then going to disengage.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to run to this door, open it, and come through to here. So she's opened the door. I'm just opening the door now. And she gets to there. Right. Whew. Okay, Arba. Death saving throw,
Okay.
please.
Here we go. Skadoosh. Ooh, that's a fail.
That's a pretty close to being a proper fail. So
Big
that's
fail.
a big fail, but that's okay. You're all right. You've passed one, failed one.
Will you allow me, although kind of down, will you allow me a kind of bleary-eyed mumble?
No, you're unconscious.
Okay.
Oh, fuck it. Why not? Go on then.
Semi-aware of what's going on, Arbor just kind of whispers, kind of mumbles to the group, "Don't kill her."
Yeah, they sort of like, yeah, you actually kind of hear it more that you're calling for Trish. Do you know what I mean? Like deathbed calling for someone, and you're
Yeah.
calling for Trish. And I'm going to let the guys kind of figure out if they take that in that way. Because I think don't kill her is a lot to kind of get
Cool.
out.
Oh, Trish, don't kill her. Don't kill Trish.
Really, really nice. Okay, cool. Paps, so you've just seen her run out. She just stabbed you.
Yeah.
And
Do you want
then
me to
she's legged
insight
it.
check that gurgle out of Arva?
You can do
Or
if
that's
you want.
my action?
I mean, I'll probably use your action.
Okay. So I'm gonna. Do you know what? One sec. Okay. I'm gonna go out to here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here comes some peeps.
Mm-hmm.
That changes things a little bit.
Yep, you're looking a little bit beaten up, mate.
Yeah, so I'm gonna skull that potion real quick.
All right, cool.
7.
Brings you up to 10.
Yeah. And then I'm going to sling a dart at Trish.
Okay. Misses.
11.
Afraid that misses.
Yeah. So then I'm gonna step back here and shut the door as I do.
I love that the door is just getting opened and closed, like constantly. We have some questions about how many disadvantages for DMs have we got at the moment?
We have 0 disadvantages for DMs. So we currently have, so the scores are 1 advantage for Pups, 3 advantages for Arbor, 2 advantages for Baggy.
Wow.
And that's
None for-
everything.
And none for me. All right, cool.
For you.
So, this dude is going to run. Did I shut the door? I have shut the door. Yes, I have shut the door.
We
this
just got a DM disadvantage.
15, 25, 30. Gonna get to there because I want to. Orc is gonna only get to there. Let me just have a quick look at this dude.
Make that 2 DM disadvantages. Thanks,
Love you
Mama
guys.
Thorpe.
Ah!
No way.
That's who it is. Okay, cool. Hang on. This one is. All right, cool. So I was ashamed because none of you know who these people are, so it's really difficult for me to explain stuff. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Suddenly, the door becomes very you see smoke starting to kind of pour underneath the door as a hole begins to burn its way through the wooden door itself until this head sticks a head through the door. And it is a person that I think you guys know on the street. I think everybody's going to know who this person is, actually. As you see the face, a smiling, burnt face of Jocelyn. And she sort of seems there, sort of twitching in the doorway, like... and she's got like fire burning in her hands, and she's like burnt all these like burnt sections all over her face as the door begins to kind of burn away, and she goes, "Try and shut that, you bastards!" As she kind of joins into the fight. Okay. Next person then, Baggy. So you've just seen this door kind of go and disappear.
Is there is another exit in the room, isn't there?
Do you want to have a look around?
Or I would. Oh, but that's going to be an action, isn't it? My initial thought is get Arbor away from the door. I think Baggy is going to shout for everyone to get back, and she's going to attempt. Yeah. She is going to. Oh no, I don't know. Yes, no. Yeah, she's gonna attempt.
You got this.
I don't know which is the best thing to do in this situation. No, what would Baggy do? Baggy would. Yeah, okay. Baggy is gonna take Arbor and try and get him around here, on the other side.
Yeah, I'll let you do that, but that's going to be your action to pull him.
20, 25. Yeah, I thought so, but. Yeah,
that table's overturned, isn't it? So he's now shielded.
No, that table's not overturned. This one over here is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that one's just a normal table.
I
think you got confused because Rob was saying about how he was covered because he was lying down.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, she's still going to use it for a slight bit of cover. Do we need a strength check to see how this goes?
No, you pull him around.
I pull him all the way around. Okay, great.
Thank you. Maybe that was someone just give us some cheers. It's lovely, thank you. Yeah, so you managed to pull him around and get him out of the way. So let's move him to there. I'm going to let you do, if you wanted to, you could do medicine, or you could use your healing on him if you wanted to. Use a healing potion on him if you wanted to. I'm going to be nice because I'm really scared of Arbor dying in the next 10 minutes.
Well, that's why I was like, I want to hit the thing. No, I won't hit the thing. No, I'll save Arbor. I want to save Arbor. So, yeah, seeing as you've been so nice, 100% I'm going to heal him with my potion.
Right.
And as she pours the potion into Arbor's mouth, she just says to him, "If I have to do this one more time."
All right, so that'd be 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. Boop.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
So that's 9. So you get 9 back, Arbor. Yeah.
Out of 11, that's exactly what I wanted.
And you kind of wake up.
Fuck! Where's Trish?
Gone.
And that's all you get. Okay, Oshi.
Can Oshi go behind the unturned table and hide there?
Yeah,
Would that be
sure.
a whole action?
Well, that's your
Could you-
part of your
For your bonus.
bonus,
Yeah.
so you could use it as a bonus action to hide. So if you move around there, I'm just going to do a perception with Jocelyn, because she's the one who currently can see you.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. So if you do a stealth check for me, please. I keep hearing cheers. That means you guys have got more. Okay, you're not hidden.
Okay.
That's performance, Joe. You
Yeah,
did.
she ran a performance check.
Oh, my apologies. Ah, you're hidden.
Yeah. So she's going to use a short bow on Jobby. 21.
Yep, that hits for sure.
Nice.
7, 12 for 12.
Nice. As you see, as she's kind of like it jams into her shoulder, and she got screams out in pain. But then she kind of looks down at it and kind of like puts her finger in to the cut and then like licks it.
Woman after my own heart.
And then she giggles at you.
Okay.
Fucking crazy one. All right. Okay, Trish is just going to do some hiding. Arba.
Arbor's gonna. So the table, as we've established, is not overturned.
No,
Will you turning it over? Is that an object interaction?
that's an object attraction. Yeah.
Okay, so Arbor will quickly flip that over, and then only seeing Jocelyn, and not feeling too happy about her being there, he's gonna kind of peer over the table and go, "Jocelyn, you put the arse in arson, love." And he's gonna cast vicious mockery at her.
Oh, really lovely. Okay, so what do you need from me?
Hold on, let me just stick it in and see what it is. DC Wisdom save 13.
13 wisdom. Yeah, she fails miserably at that.
Yes.
So she takes 2.
Yeah,
And-
2 psychic damage.
Yep, and anything else that happens? No, that's it.
Oh, that's it.
No, she gets disadvantage on her next attack. No.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Okay. Okay, Pups.
Okay, Pups is going to look round to the room, and as Dan also looks around to the Twitch chat room, and both people say the same thing, which is, "Keep me covered," okay? And is going to stand here, and is going to attack Jocelyn with the staff.
Mhm.
21 to hit
Yeah, it hits.
for 7.
Mhm.
And then 15 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
And 5.
So close.
With Fury of the Small for 6.
Oh! So tell me what that looks like.
Yes! So Pups comes launching forward and actually jams the staff through the hole that Oshi made. They were just sort of like sucking from, and then like pulls them towards, and just as they sort of get down to Pups' level, just like kicks them up. So they come off the quarterstaff and like fling back and hit the wall.
Very, very nice.
I love your grunts of enthusiasm, guys.
I love it.
Oh, mwah.
Really, really nice. All right, great. Okay.
Love me some Fury of the Small.
Fury of the Small. So anything else you'd like to do?
No, I'm going to stand in the doorway and
Yes,
hopefully
mate.
they'll come at us one at one.
Okay, so you suddenly sort of hear this sort of sound as the door sort of ends up being just next to you. As this kind of big, toothy smile. You recognize this as the one who broke Chip's beak. And
Not-
he
Oh, okay.
yeah, the Clip's
Mhm.
beak. As he kind of grunts and smiles at you. It's like, "Hello, little one." And it's sort of like takes and he pulls out his short sword. And he's just gonna go for an attack on you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, number 1, 17
Hits.
for 5.
Oh, okay, 5, fine.
And then number 2, 9 misses. This is sort of like goes. It's sort of like the first like slaps you, the second one misses you completely. As he begins this kind of laughter at you. Then you kind of hear this like roaring sound as this huge tabaxi looks like a snow leopard. Kind of runs forward as Falk kind of appears, and he goes in for an attack with his mace with advantage.
With
Pat tactics.
Okay.
15.
Miss.
He goes in for his second. 11 misses. As he's just like, "Row!" There's like the door frame kind of explodes, and then another one kind of swings through, and the door frame explodes. I think Arba, you can smell Folk. Yeah, he has a particular musky smell. As it sort of like smashes against the door frame, it just fucking explodes now. As we carry on through to Baggy.
Baggy is gonna come 1, 2. Oh, I can't see very much. She is gonna sneak over here, 15, and right over Pups's head. She's going to ignite her firebolt with her little trusty little lighter that is being very useful because, of course, no spell slots left.
No.
But she'll shout "duck" to Pups as it goes over. He'll know exactly.
You
Yeah.
don't need to. I mean, you're like 6'5",
Yeah.
and he's
Yeah.
like 2 foot. 10.
Half the size.
And who are you aiming for? You're aiming for the Tabaxi Folk.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Does it
You have
hit or not?
advantages.
I know. I was thinking that. I think I'm gonna have to. Okay. Can I re-roll that, please, with one of my advantages?
Yeah, of course you can.
Gonna go again. Boosh.
Oh,
Yep,
yeah.
that hits.
19. Hits
No,
for... Oh, 1 again.
What?
Oh.
Oh, mate. Okay, cool. So, yeah, so he goes, he gets like a big slap into the face. And he's like, meow. As he kind of meows out in pain.
Lovely. And then she's gonna, because I can still move a couple of feet, I'm gonna just go behind the table again.
Really nice. All right. Oshi, hidden behind the table.
Oshi can see the edges of both of these people,
Mm-hmm.
both these creatures. So she's going to follow Baggy's.
Yeah, I'm going to take some cover if you do.
Take some
yeah.
cover.
So that means that, like, if you go, depending on who you go for, it might be a +2 or a +5 to the AC, depending on which
She's
one you
got
go
advantage,
for.
right? Because I'm stood right up on him.
Yeah.
Got advantage.
So really, I need to move.
No,
No?
it's just going to mean that they're just slightly harder to hit because they're kind of half covered behind a wall.
Okay. Well, let's hope we go for it. Short bow with advantage. 20.
Who are you going for?
The Tabaxi.
To Tabaxi. Okay,
The
cool.
Tabaxi. Yeah.
Yep, that one hits.
For 10.
10. Yep, so that kind of slams into their side for 10. And you sort of just about catch their hand. So sort of like as they swing down with the mace to try and hit Pups, that's when it goes in. And it goes into their arm. It's like, and it sort of like growls off. Anything else like to do?
She's gonna just like snuggle back down because
Right.
it's 6 foot tall.
All right, let's do it. Let's do a stealth check then, please.
Come on.
Pretty much you need to roll bad. No, you're fine. Yep, you're hidden.
Okay.
Nice. Okay, so Trish is going to fire, I think, at Pups. Now that she's got a little bit of advantage. I'm going to give you some cover though, Pups, alright? I'm going to give you a +2 to your AC.
Cool, thank you.
And she's going to use her crossbow. And she crit fails it, so her crossbow breaks. As it snaps in her hand. Actually, no, I'm going to change that slightly. She goes to like raise it up. And then she just sort of like unhitches it as if it's broken, and she throws it to the ground.
Did I see that?
You want to do a perception? Actually, no. Do an insight. Do an insight. Insight it.
20.
Yes, you did. Yeah, you did. You saw that moment of hesitation,
Mm-hmm.
and then she sort of made it look as if she broke it. Right. So that was Trish is then going to move back here. Okay, Arba.
Arbor's still kind of hidden behind the table, and thinking Trish is outside. Is just gonna shout, "Trish, he can't save you!"
And kind of out the door, she kind of hears you shouting, and she's just running. She's running towards the corridor.
So do I hear footsteps running away?
I don't think you do. That was just like a cut for the rest of the guys at home to kind of give a bit more drama to it.
Okay, nice. Okay. Cool. Well then, being able to see, who's the other one beside Falk?
Lador.
Lador. Oh right.
Yeah. You hate Lador.
I hate Lador. He's gonna peek over and see Lador and go, "Your name sounds like a shitty French word." And vicious mockery.
Right, cool. What do you need? Wisdom.
Wisdom save, yeah.
Yep, fails.
Nice. So that will be 1 big old psychic damage and disadvantage on their next attack.
Really nice. Okay, Pups.
The Tabaxi's taken the most amount of damage, right?
You could use a perception to find out if you wanted to.
I was just thinking I would have seen things fly over my head. Just Dan can't remember.
They've been hit the most of
Okay.
of everyone.
Yeah. So I will. I'm gonna hit them with the quarterstaff. 15
Yep, that hits.
for 9.
Really nice. It's like smacking around the chops.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, I'm gonna try and finish them off. Just grab them by the head and just bring them down, like jump up into almost use my crossbow to like spring myself up and like knee them under the chin. 18
Yeah, that hits.
for 8.
Oh, so close.
Ah.
She's
Furry
like
of the small?
crunk. It's like doosh, and kind of hits him in. You want to do fairly small?
No, I can't. I said furry of the small because it's a black thing.
Yeah, that's as far as you get.
Just growl at them.
Mm-hmm. As anything else you want to do?
Will you let me say something?
Yep.
I just look up at both of them and say, we could kill each other here, or we could actually do a damn bit of difference for this street and stop tearing each other apart. I'm good with either.
So Lador is going to say, it's just going to shout, I'll fight you in there, little one. I'll fight you in there, little one. And he kind of head goes back towards the office as he uses disengage, and he runs through the door into the other office. And you see Falk like look across and realise that he's been abandoned where he is. And he's just like, oh shit. So he goes for an attack on you.
Okay.
Out of fury, as he's so upset that he has been left by his family member. Which screen am I on? This one. Sorry, I forgot what screen I was doing. All right, cool. So he goes for 2 attacks.
Yeah.
1, 2. Ooh,
Both miss.
both miss. He's like slams into the thing, and then looks up at you, Baggy.
Baggy's gonna jump back onto this little thing, little stool, and on her way, she's gonna refill her little lighter again. I think off she goes, fiddling away, and cast fireball again straight at that guy. Is that the tip? I can't quite see the token on that. Is that
Oh, you can't quite see him. All right, we're going to take some cover on that.
As in,
So,
like,
yeah, it is
no,
a tabaxi. It is a tabaxi, yes.
I know. I can see like 3/4 of it, but I can't make out
Oh,
the
you-
tabaxi face.
Oh,
I'll
you
make
can
out the
take.
image.
So
Yeah.
it has 3/4
Yeah.
cover. Oh, like...
No, 3/4 of it I can see. No, I'll take a picture of what I can see now.
No, it's all good. It's all good. I'm going to take half cover. I am going to take half cover on it. So it's a +2 to the AC.
Fair enough. Oh, come on.
No, 19.
19.
Right, okay. I want everybody to think real hard. Oh, what does that look like?
Thank goodness. So you know when you have a lighter that it looks like it should work, right? It's got there's enough fuel in it, there's enough fluid in it. And Baggy's pretty sure there has been this entire time. And as she opens it up to have a look, she's like, "Oh, there's a piece of fluff in there." And she literally pulls out a piece of fluff and then is like, and just goes again, swipes it on her side, and this amazing ball of chaotic fire just hurls over Pups' head, singeing a tiny little hair on his goblin head, and literally just smacks them in the shoulder, because I couldn't see all of them, and they tumble, they spin round against the wall, fall down, clutching this burn that just sizzles into their skin, ruins their fur. Yeah.
Oh, and the smell of fried cat kind of lingers in the air as we take. We're going to take a little break there for part one of this battle, before we kind of crack on to the next part. Very, very well done, guys. Very, very well done. So before we go, I just want to see if I can get a score update on how many advantages, disadvantages I have.
Okay, so we have
Loads of disadvantages for Joe. Great, thanks, guys.
disadvantages. Arbor has 4.
4 now. Cool.
Yeah. Oshi has 1. I have 2. And Baggy has 1. Thank you guys for helping us so much through this fight. I was terrified of standing in that doorway.
Oh man, I didn't need any disadvantages. I got so many things just like thrown at me. Oh dear, never mind. Okay, all right, guys. So we're going to be back in about 5 minutes' time, and we'll see what we do when we finish this up. All right, see you guys in a bit.
Woo!